In this fictionalized dramatic scenario created for entertainment storytelling, Meghan Markle's highly anticipated appearance on The View quickly turns tense when a seemingly ordinary discussion about media scrutiny shifts into a heated debate with longtime host Joy Behar, setting the stage for a confrontation that leaves the studio audience stunned and producers scrambling behind the scenes. The conversation begins politely, with Meghan speaking about her experiences navigating public life. But underlying tension builds as Joy challenges some of Meghan's statements about press coverage and royal expectations, questioning whether celebrity narratives sometimes blur accountability with victimhood, which sparks visible discomfort among the panel as co-hosts attempt to redirect the tone back toward constructive dialogue. Meghan, portrayed here as composed yet firm, pushes back against what she perceives as dismissive framing, emphasizing how relentless media attention affects mental health and personal boundaries, while Joy insists that public figures must be prepared for criticism when they choose a life in the spotlight, and the back and forth grows sharper as audience reactions shift from polite laughter to nervous silence. As producers signal commercial breaks earlier than planned, whispers spread backstage that the discussion has strayed far from its intended promotional focus, and tension peaks when both women begin speaking over each other, each trying to clarify her perspective while the conversation spirals into emotional territory touching on race, privilege, and personal resilience. In this dramatized retelling, the studio atmosphere becomes increasingly charged, with camera operators exchanging glances and producers stepping closer to the stage, ready to intervene if necessary, while social media chatter within the narrative explodes in real time as viewers debate who is winning the exchange, adding to the sense that the moment has become bigger than the show itself. Eventually, a senior producer signals a temporary pause, and the hosts attempt to regroup, but Meghan expresses frustration that the conversation feels more like a cross-examination than a dialogue, prompting a brief off-camera discussion that leads to her stepping away from the table to cool down, a move that tabloids within the story later sensationalize as being kicked off. Even though insiders claim the situation was more complicated and involved mutual agreement to de-escalate, the remaining hosts try to continue the broadcast, offering neutral commentary and emphasizing that passionate conversations are part of live television, while viewers speculate endlessly about what truly happened behind the scenes. Later in this fictional narrative, Meghan releases a statement stressing the importance of respectful conversation and acknowledging that live TV can be unpredictable, while Joy also addresses the incident, saying that strong disagreements shouldn't be mistaken for personal attacks and that honest debate remains central to the show's identity. The aftermath becomes a cultural talking point within the story, with commentators discussing whether confrontational interviews serve the public interest or merely fuel viral drama, and entertainment reporters analyze every facial expression and pause from the segment, creating competing narratives that further blur the line between reality and spectacle. Ultimately, the dramatized incident highlights how quickly live discussions can escalate when deeply personal topics intersect with strong opinions, illustrating the pressures faced by both hosts and guests in maintaining composure under constant public scrutiny, and reminding viewers that behind the headlines and viral clips are real people navigating complicated emotions, professional expectations, and the unpredictable nature of unscripted television moments that can shift from cordial conversation to headline-grabbing controversy in the span of a few intense minutes.